Alright folks, today is a big one for me. And that's because today I woke up to my best single item sale ever. Before this, my best flip I ever had was a telescope a few years back that I bought for 50 bucks and flipped for 2,500. And today's sale puts that to shame. Like it's not even close. And I'll show you exactly what it was here in just a little bit, but first I got a few other items to go out. So let's go pull some orders. And the first item going out today is this vintage laptop right here. This right here is an old Gateway 2000 Solo Edition. It's an old laptop, but it's still sold for $75. And then actually, right below where the laptop was, I got a few games that need to be pulled. Now, none of the games going out today are super special or high dollar items, but even so, these are bread and butter items that flip super fast, so that's why I like to sell them. For example, I got Mini Ninjas here that sold for $10. Then we've got Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox that also sold for $10. And then over here on this side of the shelf, we've got Call of Duty World at War on the DS that sold for $15. Another DS game, this one is cartridge only, Mario Kart on the DS, come on focus. There we go, Mario Kart DS also sold for $15. And then the last gaming related item is actually a manual down here in this box. There it is right there. We got a Beam Rider manual for the Atari 2600. And what's cool about this is that it's actually also a poster. And that one right there sold for 20 bucks. And like I said, none of those are super high dollar items, but these things are super easy to list. They don't take up much room and they move really, really fast. So I don't mind that they are lower dollar sales on things like video games. And then moving on from there, we got a Samsung cell phone that sold for 30, a little pet safe dog training collar for 35, a Stetson hat for 15, a really cool USA Olympic towel for 17, and in the same bin, this guy, which is this really funky 80s cardigan sweater that sold for $60. And now for a really good one. This was actually a Macari sale, and it's right here. This is some Chanel Paris perfume. It's a set of them, of little mini sampler bottles. I got this at a yard sale for like $5, and it's sold over on Macari for $160. Not too bad right there. And the toys that are going out today are Robbie from Dinosaurs, who sold for 18 bucks, Woody from Toy Story sold for $13.50, and a headless Luke Skywalker that sold for 13. He's definitely seen better days. Get it? Seen like with eyes, no head? No? Okay. Ooh, and I almost missed this guy, a little Transformer for 32 bucks. And then one of the better sales going out today, that guy right there. This champagne bucket right here ended up selling for a total of $250. Yeah, kind of crazy, right? And while that sale right there is an awesome sale, and it would normally be one that I'm pretty excited for, there was one sale that you guys probably clicked on this video to see, my best sale, my best flip for a single item I have ever had. And it's not in this room. We're going to have to go back to the main room because you guys have actually seen it quite a bit if you watch my videos. In fact, every time you see me in a shot like this, you guys have been looking right at it because I've been using it as a background piece. And that would be this guy right over here. That's right over here in the corner on this little shelf, I have the iPod Classic, the first generation iPod, complete in the box. Excuse me, big guy, I'm gonna steal this. And you guys actually might recognize this thing from one of the very first videos I put out when I moved here to Chicago. It was I think my first estate sale that I ever went to here, and it turned out to be the best estate sale that I had ever gone to, period. So this right here is a first generation iPod. It's the Windows version, and it is pretty dang clean overall. The box has a little bit of wear to it, but inside, everything is either brand new or basically brand new. I mean, the cords, the cables, the earbuds, they are all in the original factory packaging, completely sealed. The only thing that wasn't was one flap on the back of the iPod itself. Otherwise, everything is brand new. And I actually did have a decent amount of difficulty pricing this thing out because when I first posted that video, I said that I seen comps for pre-owned ones that were complete in the box going for around the $2,000 mark, and then I saw some sealed ones brand new in the box going for around the $10,000 mark, so I had no idea where to price mine at. So I listed this at $8,000. It's been sitting up there on eBay for a few months now, and I finally got a best offer come through that I was completely stoked to accept. This guy right here finally sold for a best offer of $6,500. Woo, baby, let's go. That's pretty wild. $50 into $6,500. I really don't know what else to say about it. It's just crazy. And honestly, I'm a bit nervous to ship this thing. I've never shipped something that was a single item this expensive before, but I'm going to bubble wrap the heck out of this thing. I'm going to double box it, make sure it is rainproof, waterproof. It is going to be the best packing job I have ever done. I'm going to make it so if I throw this thing into a tornado, it is going to survive. All right, there she is. Our box is all packed up and ready to go. Look how sturdy this is. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. And obviously I'm gonna be getting insurance on this thing. I'm making sure that it is gonna be signature confirmation. This thing I'm going to be watching like a hawk until it arrives at the buyer's house. All right, everyone, it's been about a week and a half since I did the first part of this video, and I wanna give you a little update. So, about 4 days ago, the package arrived at the buyer's house. The box was dropped off, the buyer signed for it, and as of right now, it looks like the transaction went completely smooth. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. And as of last night, the money has hit my account officially, so big thumbs up there. But speaking of money, I wanted to give you guys a total cost breakdown of this transaction to see exactly how much I made on this one buy. So to do that, I got some cardboard. Now let's start from the top. The iPod ended up selling for me for $6,500. But obviously, that's not what I profited. We gotta take out some stuff. And the first thing we gotta take out is our cost of goods, which was, I believe, $50. That's what I ended up paying for the iPod from the estate sale. And unfortunately, this $50 right here isn't the only thing I gotta subtract. I also gotta subtract my selling fees, what it cost me to sell this item over on eBay, the taxes, the listing fees, all that stuff, what I ended up paying eBay in the end for their listing service, and that was $328, which honestly wasn't too bad. eBay's fees are capped after a certain amount, so I think it's like 12% fees on your first $2,500, and then it's like a small little percentage on everything after $2,500. So for us, that came out to $328. But we're still not done there. The next thing that I gotta take away is my shipping cost. That is the cost that it took me to send the item to the buyer. And on this listing, I did free shipping, so I was responsible for 100% of this cost. And like I mentioned, when I sent this thing out, I was not taking any chances on shipping, so I did the maximum amount of insurance I could, which I think was $5,000 through USPS. And on top of that, I paid for signature confirmation and all that fun stuff. And in total, to ship that package from here in Chicago to its destination ended up costing me $105. So after everything and taking all of our costs out, we are left with a total of $6,017 in profit. And just because I know somebody's going to say it in the comments, no, I am not worried about the cost of gas or like storage fees broken down by item or anything like that. That just, it's negligible. We're talking a couple cents here and there. So $6,017, that is our profit, which, like I said earlier, is my most profitable single item that I have ever flipped on eBay. And honestly, guys, it's these kind of sales that just keep me going as a reseller. These are the kind of finds that you dream about, and I am over the moon that I finally had such a huge score. But I gotta say, when you hit a grand slam like this, it feels freaking good. And just think about how many items like this are still out there waiting to be found at thrift stores, at garage sales, at yard sales, at estate sales, at flea markets. Who knows when you're gonna find something just like this? And that is what keeps me going as a reseller. And it's just part of the thrill of the hunt. It's the fun of being able to potentially find something like this. That's why I love doing this. Oh, and some of you sharp-eyed people here might have noticed there is a new iPod replaced under our calls guy. Unfortunately, that one isn't worth as much as the one I shipped out. That's like a 3rd generation one, but still looks cool in the background. Anyways, guys, I know this wasn't a sourcing video and those are my more popular videos, but when I make a sale this big, I feel like I just need to share it. And speaking of sourcing videos, my next couple videos should be really fun ones. I'm going to the world's longest yard sale. I go every year and it's one of my favorite reseller events of the entire season, so I hope you are looking forward to those. In fact, when you guys are watching this, I'm probably out at the sales right now, so wish me luck. For now, though, that's going to wrap things up, so I hope to see you guys in the next one. Till next time, keep on treasure hunting. Peace!